Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Delightful Kiss Boy, and today I'm going to be playing Blueprints, which is a game that a lot of people have been telling me I should play, but I just never got around to it until today. So I'm going to give it a whirl. I know barely anything about this game. There's basically 2 or 3 things that I know. One of them is that there is a room in this game that is a casino. 2, you're kind of building a building, I think. And then number 3 was one that I'm kind of pissed about. I was just browsing comments on YouTube on an unrelated video, and somebody started spoiling one of the puzzles in this game. And so all I know is that apparently at some point there's going to be a puzzle that involves like mapping paintings to letters or something. It's like, dude, fucking unrelated video getting jump scared by a spoiler for a game that I want to play. That's kind of annoying, but yeah, anyway, let's give it a whirl. Let's do a new game. I'm going to try to figure this out. Now, one thing is I really like puzzle games, but that does not mean that I'm good at puzzle games, especially games that involve kind of lateral thinking. I'm kind of better at, like, logic puzzles, that sort of thing, and I'm not a very observant person, so I'm probably going to suck ass at this, but it should be fun anyway. All right, so let me keep my eyes and ears open for anything, you know. So, Dogu Bomb presents. Is that a clue right there? Is that a clue for a puzzle? In association with Raw Fury. That's me at all times, man. I am always associated with Raw Fury. A game by Tonda Ross. Or Rose, or something. Alright, let's see what's up, man. I'm excited. Let's just get into it. Enough with this credit shit. Oh, okay. We see a mustachioed man. This looks like your average train conductor right here. Looks like he's,
I, Herbert S. Sinclair,
I'll shut
Mount
up.
Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Codicils. I don't know what that means. I'm not smart enough.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
Simon P.
son
Jones.
of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Pretty good deal. I would like to live there.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Oh, a little bit of House of Leaves scenario.
Has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
I don't know.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
I'm pretty sure the gift is gonna lapse in my case.
Whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Oh, this is pretty recent. Why does the
Herbert S. Sinclair.
why does the recording sound so bad? It wasn't that bad. That wasn't that old, I mean. Alright, Blueprints. Here we go, here we go. I'm ready to get my estate. We're gonna give it a whirl. Alright, so that is the 45-room house, and this is day 1. And we are a literal child, it would appear. Like, we kind of look like a Pokemon trainer. Your average Pokemon trainer. Alright, so there is a beautiful lobby. I'm going to try to be more observant than I know that I am. Alright, so first things first, you're fucking with the worst. Wait, why is 49 footsteps? Alright, well, I want to look around here real quick. Alright, so there's a pool. Is that like a plaque? Okay, well, we're dawdling around here. So let's just leave. Let's get up and be like, you know what? Actually, fuck this. Alright. Why did that go down? Okay, so... Oh! It's at 48 now. Wait, when we walk around, is that like a limited number of steps or something? Can I just leave? Wait, okay, so first of all, I'm just experimenting. Private drive of the grounds. I want to see if there's anything down here. Because, you know, you always got to do that when you try a new game out. You got to see if you can just leave. Alright, so... we are walking. There's a gate here that is shut. Okay, and there's another bird bath there. And, oh, there's a little campground here. Okay, well, what can we do? The campsite, the grounds. Alright, well, who is staying here? Alright, let's take a little peek. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great-uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu, right trigger. This can be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. Okay. Well, let's take a look. We got a little... I'm once again trying to be more observant than I actually am in real life. We have a bedroll, it appears, a stack of books, nerd. We have a pillow, or as my friend calls it, a pillow. We got trunk, and we got a chunky box of marbs, and then we have a sailor bird, bluebird. It's the Twitter bird who has joined the Navy. Alright, well, cool. Alright, so we got our little camp spot here. Is there anything back here? Is there like a Dark Souls style bird back here that I can make a shady deal with, let's say? Doesn't appear to be. So, is there anything up here? There is a orchard of apples. I need my apples, please. But there is a passcode. And I don't know what that would be. So, I guess we'll come back because we can't hop the fence. That is fine. That is perfectly fine. Puzzle game logic, and I'm not a stickler about that kind of a thing. Alright, this looks like a bunker from The Witness, which is another puzzle game that I like. Because I can already tell I'm going to like this one. Alright, so this is sealed off. Alright, so remembering, okay, there's this little stump here. Can rest our weary legs. Maybe we can restore our footstep points. So there's a campground out here. There is a locked gate that leads to an orchard. There's another gate over here that I don't know where that goes yet. And then there's a bunker, it appears. So, keeping that in the back of my mind. But let's head back up, and I guess it said something about the blueprints, which is the name of the game. It's a little pun. Can I go down there, though, actually? Before I do that, I need to fuck off over there. Can I go up here, by the way? Nope. Puzzle game logic. I like the graphics, by the way. This looks nice. It's stylized, but semi-realistic, kind of cel-shaded a little bit. I dig it. I'm digging the vibe here. It's chill. I can see myself relaxing. Alright, so we have a boarded up some kind of shaft. The hollow shaft? Have we found the hollow shaft of blueprints? There is a pipe sticking into this, which I would assume feeds these little braziers or whatever. You know, that gives them gas. Ooh, we got some, like, built-in shit down there. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, there's a waterfall over there. There's some built-in shit into the cliffs. There's yet more bird baths. This game is for the birds, man. Alright, so there's a hidden dungeon, it would appear, which sounds spooky. I'm hearing a rumbling. And there's some boxes here. Can we light these? Alright, it appears that the boxes are preventing us from proceeding any further, but I am thoroughly spooked. Alright, so Now that I've done everything except do what I should do in the game, let's proceed forward. But we'll remember these. We'll remember these details because my name is Delightful Kiss Boy, and I will remember details. I have a notepad brought up on the second monitor, but I don't think I need to use it yet. And this will also be kind of just a video record that I can go back and consult for future episodes. All right, here we go. So, proceeding to the grounds, there is another gate over there. But apparently, I mean, we've got a limited number of footsteps, it would appear, which is making me paranoid. But, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Let's just check it out real quick. This one... Oh, no, we cannot open it. It is locked with some sort of unseen force. But it looks like it leads down to a nice little walking path. I would enjoy that. All right, let's take a look here. There's a clock tower. A little blood on it. Blood on the clock tower. Okay, well, let's proceed inside. All right, so we got 2 different canes appealing to 2 different types of gentlemen. We have some birds. This place is for the birds, let me tell you. All right, there's a lantern. I'm making sure, okay, making sure I notice everything. There's a little coat rack with no coats on it. 2 chairs to watch the, watch the fucking counter. All right, we have a breakable vase on a small pedestal. I need that for my own home. We have a picture of a town. We have what appears to be exhausting. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. Oh, each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. So us checking out, we checked out 6 different places, I guess. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, good to know. Well, it's a good thing we've wasted 6 steps so far. There is a playing card. It's the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. All right, this is the Queen of Diamonds. All right, this game is already appealing to me. Got a little bit of gambling action here. So there is a Queen of Diamonds, an Ace of Spades. If we were playing blackjack, that would be a natural BJ, as it were. Natural blowjob. So blackjack. All right, so we have 2 busts. They aren't very busty busts. We have a mustachioed gentleman and the clean-shaven gentleman. Which one is more pure? All right, so we have a letter now. Open only in the event of my death. You're dead, bud. Simon, welcome to Mount Hawley. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. All right. Forgot, he's my uncle, I guess, right? All right. Best uncle ever. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and then I may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself and somebody who mispronounces impediment immediately. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. That's a natural thing for a house. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Hubert P. Sinclair or something, right? Hubert S. Sinclair? Alright, fine. Alright, must be the blueprints. You found the Mount Hawley blueprint. It will serve a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. Alright, we are in the entrance hall. And there is the antechamber. Is that where we want to end up? Is that room 46, or are we... Okay, let's see how big's the grid, by the way. This is a 5 by 1... God damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 by 9, so it has 45 rooms. Okay, that's what he told me. But there is a secret 46th room that we must find somehow. Alright, well, here we go. So... do we just... is there a puzzle in this room to be solved? Is there... there's a clock that is ticking that is showing... I can do math. That is 9:31. I could read a clock, I mean. I could do math. I have to do math to read a fucking clock. Yeah, so... 9... okay, so it is increasing over time. Alright, so the clock is working. Okay, okay. Alrighty. So... I guess I'll just go through a door. Alright, so it says take it where we want it to lead. I don't know if there's an advantage to... I mean, this will open us up to the most possibilities, I would assume. Alright, here we go. So I can go... select a room to draft. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. Closet, there are 2 items. Got item. There's a hallway that looks like I can enter in this way. This reminds me of Betrayal at House on the Hill, or whatever that game is. A hallway that leads in 2 extra directions. Out to the left and right, but not straight. Okay, I kind of want to know what the items are. So I kind of want to get a closet in the mix. I don't like that I chose it to be right in the middle here, but I just want to see what the items are. So that's a key. So we have 1 key. Is that like a generic Binding of Isaac style key? We have a key. And do we get a cool bowler hat here? Is there a briefcase? Oh, wait, that's a metal detector. A functioning metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. There's a closet rank 2. Okay, so we are... oh, okay, so when we enter the room, that's 1 step. When we exit the room, that's 1 step as well. So we have used 2 steps to get a key and a metal detector. So I'm guessing that certain rooms will be locked. Okay, well, let's draft a room over here now. There's a nook that leads to the right. There's a lavatory that we don't know what that does yet. And then there's a bedroom whenever you enter here. But that bedroom leads out to the right too. So this is +1 key. And then this one gives us our steps back. Now here's the thing. What I'm thinking is that we would want a bedroom to be closer to the middle. And it wouldn't be as useful on a corner like this, right? Because we're not going to really be coming through here much, maybe? Because we went to the closet's like done with. So I think I'm going to try to go with the nook. I don't know if there's like additional shit in each room, but we'll get the metal detector. Can I use the metal detector? Or is it just detecting the key? Alright, we found the key. Thank you, metal detector. You have found the key. Alright, so I just want to check this out a little bit. I don't know if there's like additional funky shit going on, you know? This looks like a nice old radio that we can't use. There's praying hands. This looks like a tattoo that, well, there you go. Alright, so it's holding a rosary and praying. Okay. There's a hand with a crowbar. Okay, so it looks like there's like paintings depicting lots of shit. There's kind of a mountainous shelf here that has a few different items here. Okay, let's read this. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, you know what? That's a good idea. I mean, I have my goddamn notepad, but you know what? Maybe I'll go grab a physical journal. I will BRB. Alright, we are back. I have a physical journal with me, which you obviously will not be able to see, but if I draw something or something like that, maybe I'll scan it and put it in the video, but we'll see. So, let me jot down what I noticed then, because I noticed... Let's go to the entrance. Alright, so... Entrance... Actually, what do they call it? Entrance hall. Alright, so entrance... hall... had a, 2 paintings. I mean, I guess it had 3, technically. It has the landscape. 2 paintings, hand... holding QH, or sorry, Q of diamonds, right? It was Queen of Diamonds, I believe. And hand holding the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. And now this room's got, so this is a nook. Has 2 paintings. Praying hands with rosary and what is it? The hand with crowbar. Hand holding crowbar. Okay. And also, I just noticed this. There's a little rook on that shelf. The rook in the nook. Rook, white, rook, statue. Alright. Let me just check out if there's anything else that I need to know here. There's a interesting pattern of supports there, but I don't know if that's intentional. Do I have to be like counting fucking floorboards and shit, brother? I'm not that observant. Alright, but there's also like an old-timey radio that you can't really interact with, so I'll keep that in mind. I'm wondering if this maybe represents like what we're supposed to be connecting to this room. Like maybe there's like a chapel roan that we want to connect over there. Maybe there's the tool room that we want to connect over here. I have no idea. But let's proceed. So this is going to go behind the closet. Alright, there's a parlor that has a puzzle piece. Which I don't know what that is. There's the guest bedroom, which is a dead end, but it gives me 10 extra steps. And the spare room that looks like it has fuck all. It just proceeds through. So ooh, but the parlor will lead into the closet and will be a dead end. But I want to know what that puzzle piece is, but at the same time, I think I'm just going to put a spare room down. And we could check out what the spare room has to offer. Alright, spare room, rank 2. What do the ranks mean? Alright, there's some packing tape. There's a chair. This is, unadorned here. You probably hear Gus in the background, yowling. Alright, we have, 2 different kinds of paint. We have a paint roller, and we have blue paint. We have white paint or something. Alright, so they were painting up here. Looks like there's like an outline here. Maybe if we got a crowbar, we could proceed through there. Can I climb up this? Alright, so they started painting over there. Okay. Well, I mean, this looks like a pretty just empty room, but I'm probably missing the secrets of the universe in here. Alright. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, so we have a bathroom, we have a corridor. The corridor is always left unlocked. So these rooms, like, lock themselves? Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. Let's go with the bedroom. Let's get some footsteps back, and this will lead out to the left, which I believe... Oh, yeah, I could check that. Yeah, we have space. Alright, let me put the bedroom down. Alright, so we're gonna get 2 steps back. Well, so we lose a step, but then we gain 2 steps. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got a chest here. Ooh, which we could probably use a key on. Are there 2? Okay, there's a chest here. Trunk is locked. Use the key. Yeah, let's use the key. Let's see what's up. What's in the trunk? There are jewels. Alright, we are in Spyro the Dragon now. Alright, give me the emerald, please. So we have 3 jewels now. Bejeweled Blitz. Alright, okay, so okay, so this one, alright, here we go. This is bedroom. I should probably put the rank down too. Alright, so bedroom R3. Alright, so this one has painting of Ty. And it has a statue of white pawn. Because you're watching Pawn in your bedroom, of course. There's a paper crane. Okay. Paper crane. Little box, little vase. That fucking Stonehenge up there. Is that fucking Stonehenge? It's not textured on the bottom. Very cool. There's a top hat. I don't know if I need to write that. There's a statue of a hand pointing down. Statue of hand pointing down. Okay. I don't know how specific I need to get. There's another crane. Okay, I'm guessing the cranes maybe don't matter, although there's 2 of them. Maybe I'll have to count up the cranes. Alright, Reddington. Greetings from Reddington. Okay, let me put that shit down. Greetings from Reddington. So I'm guessing there's going to be like a color-related puzzle where I'm going to have to like connect different cities with different colors or something. This feels like an escape room already, and I'm digging this. All right, there's a painting or a picture. It's a picture of woman with moon. There's probably gonna be like a waxing gibbous. What is this? A waning crescent. Waning crescent with moon necklace. Something like that. She's looking off and to the right. Cool. I guess her left. Alright, so we have a bed. Bed ain't got shit. Alright, we have a... What is that? Is that like a thing for like a multi-decker cake? Oh, looks like painting of cake stand or some shit, dude. I don't know, man. I'm writing too much shit down. Maybe I should just keep going. I don't know. I'm taking a lot of time taking notes here, but I don't know. I want to be thorough. I want to be able to go back through my notes and try to deduce what to do. What to deduce in this game. But I heard Gus. Nope. Alright, I got headphones on, so I can't really hear him very well. Alright, so pantry gives us +4 coins. The parlor... So the parlor would take us out further up, and it would block off the lower left corner. I wonder, is it like a thing where we want to get to, like, we want to fill out the entire thing? Because, I mean, if we do this, then we're blocking off and making that lower left corner inaccessible, but maybe that's fine. I kind of want to go to the parlor anyway to see what the fucking puzzle piece is. Alright, we're moving into the parlor, which has 3 boxes. Okay, so the puzzle piece must mean that it's like a puzzle that we're solving, right? Alright, there's Mr. Train Conductor Man. We've got some, we got a little wind-up. The wind-up key. A rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Interesting, okay. May the 2nd, Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I've mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details that you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. All right, so the Oldhams, M. Lowry, May the 2nd, all that shit. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. Okay, so one box, at least one box, which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Okay? At least one box. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. So always, at least one that always tells the truth, at least one that is always false, and there's 3 boxes and 2 of them are empty. Okay, that's fun. All right, so we got a little puzzle, we got a little fireplace here. This seems like a pretty straightforward logic puzzle. Let's try to deduce. There are 4 boxes in this room, so that's obviously, well, is it obviously false? That's a question. Is there another box? Is there the secret hidden box? Does that count as a box? I mean, there's 3, but there's also a painting of a man rowing a boat, a painting of a crow. Okay. Let's just read these other ones. There's only 1 box in this room. That also seems false. The gems are in the true box. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, as far as I understand it, this one's false, and this one, it would mean that this one would have to be true, which would mean that the shit would be in this box. But I just want to see, I mean, there's no other way to construe that, right? Unless this over here, if that counts as a box, I think I might be overthinking that. But like, let's just assume that that was true, right? So that would mean that this one's true, and then this one's false, obviously. So this one's obviously false. This one could be true or false, but it would be indeterminable if that over there counted as a box, right? We wouldn't be able to determine that. And also, this is the only thing differentiating between the 2. So I think we have to do this one. The gems are in the true box. And so we got our gems. All right, very cool, very cool. All right, well, there we go. Okay, so I was overthinking it, as it turns out. I probably want to do that. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and write down our shit here. So that was fun. Little logic puzzle. Parlor. Painting. Paintings. Crow. God, my handwriting's atrocious, man. Crow. Man. Rowing. Boat. All right. Okay. Is there anything else to note in here? There's like a puzzle fucking box. Nobody gives a shit. There's a black pawn. I'm assuming that there's going to be something to do with these chess pieces at some point. So I'm going to write them down. Black pawn. Okay. Very cool. We have a little view. Okay, we have a view because it's on the outer edge. Ooh, this gives a little description here, actually. This cozy lounge furnished with couches and armchairs serves as the perfect social setting for receptions and after parties. Consequently, this was one of the most popular rooms for entertaining. The late H.S. Sinclair was known to supply, he was known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. Type puzzle and blueprint, rarity, commonplace, drafted one time. We got the Nook. Oh, so this is a sequence of rooms. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to blah, 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 garish. Each guest's adventure begins. However, those 3 doors do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Yep. All right, spare room. An unfurnished, unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable empty room. If there had at some point been plans for the spare room, it would seem that those designs are now long forgotten. Commonplace. Got the parlor. We got the closet as well. A very modest and recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. And it's a dead end. Okay. Bedroom, a familiar room that you may have slept in at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms of this estate, these quarters offer a little rest and recuperation during your long days of exploring the surrounding rooms. Okay, so let's move on. Let's not get a dead end here. So there is a chapel, and I was talking about maybe adjoining the chapel to a nook because it has the praying hands, right? Anyway, a den of sin, which would lead to multiple places. The chapel, whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 money. I don't think we have any money unless our gems count as money. So maybe now is the time to draft the chapel because we don't have any money. Whereas if we go with the den, though, we get more gems. West Wing Hall. I'm right with the chapel. I just want to check it out. Let's see what's up. Sounds interesting. But we don't have any money, buddy. You got to give me money. I'm the needy. All right, so this one has a bishop. That makes sense. So chapel. Hey guys, how you doing, bud? I'm playing a game. All right, chapel. White. Bishop. Very creative. And there's a golden chalice. We have a bunch of candles here. The mandel candle. All right, so we have multiple depictions of what looks to be angels. So there is an angel wearing a chef hat. There's like a baker angel. All right, wait. I gotta draw this out. A little bit. I'm not gonna draw the fucking pictures, but... Alright, so we entered over there. Okay, so... Let me get this shit written here. Okay. They have different assignments. Look at that. That's a fucking farmer angel, dude. That's a duster. That's a maid angel. That's the fucking, the horse jockey angel. We got, the fucking... Isn't that another farmer angel? I mean, that's the pitchfork angel. This is the, hoe. It's a seraphim, looks like, and then that's the broom angel. Alright, so let's just do it like this. I don't want to fucking draw, because I'm god-awful at drawing. So, I'm gonna say... From... Oh, they have numbers on them, though. Oh, okay, let's put that down. They've got numbers. Alright, so let's go with number 1. What's number 1? Number 1 is the hoe angel. Alright, so angels. 1. Hoe. 1 is my hoe, baby. Alright, and then we got... Where's 2? 2... baker. I mean, I guess it's the fucking loaf thing. Alright, 3... pitchfork. I wonder if this is like a sequence of rooms we need to visit. 4 is the duster, the maid angel, so I guess duster. Yeah, duster. Alright, let's go with 5. I'm gonna get a 5. Alright, 5 is broom. Okay, so V... broom. Okay. And then we got 6 over here, which is the horse jockey. Alright. Chicken jockey. I feel terrible about making that statement. Alright, so jockey. And finally, that was just the seraphim, I believe. Alright, so that'd be V-I-I. Seraphim, for lack of a better word. I don't know if that's the right fucking term. I mean, it just looks like an angel with a fucking... Alright, so that's definitely going to be part of a puzzle at some point. We have a praying man. We have the Pope himself. We've got Mr. Incense. And we got the lady. Alright, well, there's probably other shit to glean from this. I'm not going to stress about it too much. But we have some data points. Alright, so... where do I want to continue up? Do I want to continue... I want to continue into the middle, I think. I'm going to go like this. And we got a guest bedroom that gives us plus 10 steps. But it's a dead end. We have a hallway. But that would be wasted because it would lead to the bedroom, which sucks. We have a lavatory. This would be a fine place for the guest bedroom, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the guest bedroom here. Alright, so we got 10 extra steps here. And the metal detector's going off. Alright. We got our gem. It's telling us where the fucking key is, right? Is there a key? Are there gems? Alright. Oh, there it is. Hey, we got our first penny just in time to lose it to going to the chapel. Great stuff. Alright, very cool. Alright, let's read this, though. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Okay. I should probably write these down. There's the old hams, and I don't know. Anyway, Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. All right, here we go. So, guest bedroom. This must be like a hint. Okay, so guest bedroom. So billiard room. Math puzzle. Don't need dart rules. Alright, let's keep that in mind. Hoping your health improves shortly. That's KL. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay, I'll take some more detailed notes when I watch the fucking footage back. I should just do that. What am I doing? Alright, this one also has a white pawn. So both of the bedrooms have white pawns. Also, what rank is this? This is rank 4. Or, okay, maybe the rooms always have the same rank. Let me check. No. Bedrooms. What does rank 4 mean? I don't know what that means. Alright, well anyway, this one's got a, what is that, a fucking futon or some shit? I don't know what that's called. We have a painting, oh my god, dude, I have to write so much fucking shit down, dude. Painting of, looks like a nurse's outfit or something, maybe? I don't know, like a military nurse outfit. And the other one's, I don't know, I'm just gonna call it a futon. Who gives a shit? I'll look it up later. Alright, there's a sailboat here. There's a little sheepy. There's a whale up there. It's kind of nautical themed. I dig it. I like this room. Okay, well let's lose our money and let's go through this door now. And let's see what's up. Alright, so secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Gem requirement. Ooh. Ooh. Does it go... If it went backwards, that'd be awesome, because then I could keep getting to the bedroom to get 10 more things. Pantry, plus 4 money. I want to try the secret passage. So I use a gem to get the secret passage. This one has a vial, a test tube. Okay, so secret passage... Passage, painting, test tube. I mean, all these places have like 2 paintings, right? So is this the fucking thing that was spoiled for me, man? Is that they're all mapped to fucking letters and shit, dude? It's gonna annoy me, man. If I... Anyway, clawfoot tub. Alright, cool. Alright, it's a little Art Deco style here. I dig this. Wallpaper. Alright, so it's a secret passage. I simply... Oh, these must lead to the different types of colors. So, I want to go to a blue room. Actually, that's a good question, though. Oh, this is like a dead end now, so I need to go back. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, I'm setting myself up for a dead end. So I need to go back to the entrance hall, and so... I mean, if I go to the guest bedroom, though, that's, like... pretty good. So I'm gonna go with the purple, because I could get the blue and I'd end up at parlor. And that's kind of bad. I can't go to a blue room, it doesn't look like. There's green thumb. Okay. So... I guess I'll go to purple. Alright, the key to the bedroom. Alright, so I pull that, and now it's gonna lead... Ooh, there's a key. Look at that. Oh, so do we get like a bonus? Because it was the key to the bedroom? Alright, well now we're going... This door is locked, so we use the key. And then now... Oh, wait. This just leads... Oh, it leads through into... a purple room. I see. Okay, so I... didn't know that. I thought it was like gonna lead to one of the other rooms, like teleport us to it. Alright. Anyway, that's fine, that's cool. Servants' quarters. +1 key for each bedroom in your house. Okay, less likely to find items laying around in your house. Well, that seems bad. But also, okay, if we do the servants' quarters, though, it's a dead end. So we don't want that. So I think that we want to go with this one, which I'm not going to pronounce, Bois d'Or or some shit. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, so we got, ooh, there's a little picture there. Okay, how long have I been recording for? It's been... Alright, I'll go for a little bit longer. Alright, so we got a coin there, we got some heals. I'm taking my time with this. I don't want to go too fast, you know. God forbid I go too fast. Ooh, I wonder if we could, like, take the crank from the other one and use it to, like, wind up the music box. Probably not. Ooh. Christmas tree. There's a dummy with a Santa hat on. There's a bunch of presents there. There's a safe. And there's a gramophone. Okay. Wonder if this gives us, like, the combination to the safe or some shit. Alright, so we got flowers there, we got a little bench here. Oh, wait, this is a picture of this room. Ooh, wait. The safe was behind the gramophone in that picture. Is there a hidden safe back here? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Well, this one had a Santa hat on. There was the gramophone. This is right where the Christmas tree was. Looks like there's different types of shoes here in the parlor. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, let's continue on. I want to get another puzzle. All right, it's locked. Yeah, we'll use a key. Sure. All right, kitchen... Food for sale. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. It's always left unlocked in the corridor. I want to go with the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. Okay, so we're in the kitchen now. And there's food for sale. I want to see what kind of food. Although we have no money. We only have gems. Alright, but we have dog tag with a 10. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to stop taking copious notes and just kind of look back through the video. We have the red pill and the blue pill. Alright, so we got, little coastal setting. That kind of looks like the Oregon coast, man. Alright, so we got, little weighing thing. Where's the food for sale? Food for sale. See, okay, so now, this would be like what the baker is referring to. So I wonder if we need to, like, draft rooms so that we, like, pass through a sequence of rooms in the order that are specified by the stained glass windows in the chapel. All right, anyway. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Mount Holly kitchen menu. Banana, club sandwich. Oh, that looks good. Bacon and eggs. Plus 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. Oh, so you can... Okay, you have to... Oh, glazed salmon. All right. Lemon glazed salmon. Charbroiled Cajun spiced salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. Dude, that sounds bomb. God, I want that now. And you have plus 10 steps, or no, plus 30 steps if we have an aquarium in the house. This is cool, man. I like this game. All right, well, okay. Well, we have no money. We have one money. We have one money, so that's not nearly enough monies. Okay, so... Let's just take a look around real quick before we leave. You know, no rush, no rush. I'm taking my sweet time with this game. All right, so let's leave. Locked. We have no keys. All right, so we're at a dead end with no keys now. So I have to go all the way back. So I've set myself up for failure. I'm seeing the importance of fucking hallways now, because now I lose a fuckload of steps. The good news is I can go... Wow, we lose our money by going through the chapel again. Ah, we're so poor, man. At least I get 10 more steps here. Oh, that's only one time? Oh. I thought it was every time we went in. That's annoying. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, so we'll head back, because we got no keys. No, that one... Okay, so the other one was one-time use, but that one I could use multiple times. Whatever. We're living and learning. I want to see something here. Oh, whenever you enter the room, game 2. I see. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, so we're back to the beginning. I just want to peek at this. Oh, this does have paintings in it. There's one painting there of a bridge. I'm not going to go in because I don't want to waste a step, but we'll go over here now. Alright, let's see what this one is. Alright, so we need this one to connect the locksmith keys for sale. I could do the locksmith, though, and then head back up that way. That seems a little risky, though, and I have to go all the way back. I don't really want to do that. Dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been achieved. Wait. What does that mean? Is that... Does rank just increase? What? Oh, is rank just increasing by the number of rooms that I have? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck that means, but hey. Hallway. So that one we don't want to... Well, we might want to do it, because then... Yeah, let's do the... Or the dining room. Okay, let's do the dining room. I just want to see what the fuck that means. Okay. Alright, here we are. We're in the dining room here. Beautiful. Okay, love it. This is rank 1. Don't know. I still don't really understand what rank means, but hey, we got a key. Alright, sweet. Look at that. We didn't even need the locksmith anyway. Alright, so we got a key now. Alright. Let's go bowling. Let's go up. Okay. Laboratory here. Observatory. +1 shiny thing for each time you've drafted Observatory. Is that +1 gem or what? Alright, storeroom. So this is a dead end no matter what. I want to try this out. I got all the gems, baby. Alright, let's go in here. We have a bat flying over a forest here. Got a nice globe, which you can rotate. Which goes to a variety of positions. Can I keep spinning it over and over again? Look, this one's got a little clock on the bottom there. Alright, so we got all this shit. We got another clawfoot tub. So that's the same between those two rooms. Interesting. The Fixed Stars, blah blah blah. The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Alright. Fen Aries Bird and Sons Publishing. Preface: this book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book is a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. So maybe that's what it means. Maybe that is adding stars to the sky? Alright, so the North Star +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. That kind of sucks. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so we have 1 star. So that means that we should get a coin. There's a little dice here. You found a single ivory die. While drafting, you may use that to roll new floor plans. Alright, so it's like a re-roll mechanism. Oh wait, this does lead off to the... Oh, I didn't notice that. It connects to another room. Alright, I thought it was a dead end. Alright, so we got a globe here. Doesn't really tell us much. It has little, looks like flow charts. Alright, that is the spinning wheel that rotates this telescope. Can I look in the telescope? Alright, well, let me go up here then. Alright. Let's observe. Let's see what's up. Alright, we are on the 2nd floor of the observatorium. And there is another wheel here. And I can rotate it either direction. Ah, look at that. Okay, so we want it to look out that way. Yeah, okay, so I want to raise it. You raise me up. So I want to keep that the same angle, I think, and then I just want to rotate it out to look out the window, right? Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong? You're not wrong, you're just an asshole. Alright, so I want to rotate it out that way. Ooh, I need to be higher, actually. I need to be higher. Okay, so let's... Ooh, I need to go up, though. I need to go up or else it's going to crash into the fucking thing. Alright, so raising up. Can that open up? Alright, but I can't rotate it anymore unless I raise it up. And I think it needs to go... Nope, wrong way. Ooh, that's a close call. Alright, this way. Go up one more time here, one more time. There we go. So now that should be able to clear that. And let's rotate it one more gain. And that should be perfect. Alright, perfect. Alright. Beautiful, darling. Alright, here we go. It was this way, right? There we go. Alright. Now, can I look through the... Yeah, I can. There's our 1 star, which you're able to observe now. Constellation effects only trigger when clicked on. Oh, okay, so we gotta take a look at it. Okay. So, I can click on that. I got 1 gold. Big money hustlers out here. Alright, so... Cool. Very, very good. Alright, so we have a white knight here. That's me. Okay, let's go through here now. Let's go through here. So that's a pantry. We get 4 monies. We got a utility closet that has a breaker box. And then there's the bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Pantry out that way. The utility closet. I don't know what the breaker box does, but I kind of want to continue on this way. So I'm going to draft the pantry here. Before I go through the pantry, though, should I go through... I'm gonna add this room out here real quick. And this one can be a dead end for free. There's a storeroom. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Storeroom gives us 1 of everything. You know what? Let's get the nursery. Why not? Okay, here we go. So we got 5 steps. It's got a little happy star. We got the dog tag with 10. We got a stag. We got a little building blocks here. We got... Yeah, oh, that's... I would like that as a toy. That's a little Rubik's Cube there. I wonder if the Rubik's Cube is telling me secrets here. We got a... Okay, so white pawns maybe just appear in bedrooms, it seems like. Alright, we got a banana. I got +3 steps. Look at that, we're rolling in steps. There's a little... Oh, the Red Prince. Ah. Alright, by Marion Marigold. Okay, red and gold. Okay. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. There he is, sitting on his throne of bone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apples, a stop sign, 2 red flags, a red wagon, a red rose, a red fucking fire hydrant, a red lobster. No, there's 2 fire hydrants. Okay. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Me too, man. Me too. Alright, so he's looking at canaries and crows. To note, a crow was in one of the paintings. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. It is in fact blue. Blue is the hue of that non-red hue goo. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Okay, so he would read a book when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. I just want to make sure there's nothing else in here. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Okay. Very cool. So he reads the book about... So I want to see something, though. Because look at this. There's apples, right? There's the combination on that gate. I mean, look at this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 2. But then there's a bunch of random shit, too. Flags. Fire hydrants. Let me see if there's, like, something that can indicate the order. There's stars there. There's a big old goose. There's different colors over here. He likes red. Looking up. Let's see here. So there's this shit. There's a red drawer there. Stag there. I'm wondering though if this has like the combination to the apple orchard hidden there because there are a bunch of red apples out there, right? So the red prince, there's the blue prince, and this is the red prince. Interesting. Okay. So Alright, well, we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind as we're proceeding. Okay, so we got, this shit. Let me just take a quick look at this room again. I still don't know what rank 8 means exactly. Alright, there's clocks up there, there's wine over here. Alright, let's go in here, and let's proceed up this way. Alright, so this is the pantry. We have our metal detector going off. We got our 4 coins. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Ooh. Okay. More fruit. So we saw, what was it? Bananas cost 2. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. What is that telling us here? Is there a... I mean, so I'm wondering if there's like a math problem that we'll have to do, because I mean, what was it? The bananas gave us 3 steps and they cost 2, and then there was 4 left over. Oh, there's an apple here. Apple. Alright, we got plus 2 steps from the apple there. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, there we go. Okay, so interesting stuff. Let's proceed along this way. Alright, so we got the den. There's the courtyard there. There's a gem requirement. And then there's the veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That sounds kind of good. I mean, we got 2 gems. Might as well use them, man. Alright, let's do the veranda. I want to see what happens there. Alright, we're in the veranda now. Oh, shit. I just wasted some steps. I was trying to stop myself because I wanted to look at the painting, but whatever. Alright, we're at the veranda now. So this room must only spawn on the outside of the house. I wonder. Green rooms, are they always on the outside? I don't know. But this one is. Okay, so I fucked up there. Oh, we got a hammer, though. Sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. That would have been good to know before we used a key on that trunk over there. Alright, so there's another metal thing. There's a key right there. Alright. So we got another key. Okay, well, let's continue along this way unless there's anything else out here. Okay, well, let's go this way. Office, we have no more gems. Bunk room counts as 2 rooms. Store rooms, they're all dead ends, which I don't really want. So I think I'm going to use my reroll here. And there we go. Alright, so East Wing Hall. Let's go ahead and do that one. East Wing Hall here. Okay. So we got all that shit. We got a top hat, or a bowler hat, different one. We have an and symbol and some hills. Okay. Looking out there, there's a spooky statue looking in. We got a trunk. We got a thing full of trunks there. Okay. Well, this just looks like a kind of a transition area. Let's see here. So we can head in towards the middle. I think I'll do that next here. Alright, so lavatory, den, security. View inventory of all items currently in house. Alright, well, we need to put the den down, because I don't want it to be a dead end here. And I want another puzzle, man. I want another puzzle. Like, explicit puzzle. I know this entire game is probably a puzzle. Alright, this one has a white pawn, though, as well. Alright, so we got gem there, we got a coin there. So we're up to 6 coins now. This one's got a few books here. We got a match there. We got a tree. We got a clock here. We got 2 geese up there. We got a clock. Got more clocks. We got lots of clocks in here. Okay, okay. Got a candlestick there. All this shit. Okay, well, let's see. Where can we go from here? Where can we go? We can go up or down. Let's go down first. Let's see what we want to do here. So, commissary, items for sale, corridor, storerooms. The corridor does nothing for us here. Storeroom seems alright. Commissary, items for sale, but it feels like we could use that. Well, we do have money. I'm tempted by the commissary. I want to use the commissary, actually. Yeah, let's do that. I want to see what items are for sale. Alright. Little trash bin there. Ooh, there's an arcade machine. Dude, can we play the arcade game? Dude, it's what is that? Diagalox. Diagoblocks. I want to play this game. Alright, so there must be a way to boot that up somehow, I would guess. Otherwise, it's just a teasing me. Alright, so that's boarded up, yep. Alright, staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all lived-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, okay, so we saw that, with the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password crossed out, but it looks like it has an S to start with. Okay, so... at one of them. 2 of them can be found in security and in the laboratory, where the punch clock is used to be. All right. With... So that's a clock, and then without... on the padlock. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Interesting. So with and without. Okay. Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only, all items up to 50% off. All staff welcome day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary. Okay, and then there's trash can. So the days seem to matter with this shit. So the security room has that shit. All right, let's see if we can buy something here. Gem for 3, a salt shaker for 5, a shovel for 6, and then a key for 10. I kind of want a shovel. I don't know what we would use it on, though. What would we use a salt shaker on? You know what? I'm going to buy a shovel. It seems like we would have to use it outside. Right? I mean, I don't know. Let me buy a salt shaker. Fuck it. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra 1 step. Well, that's annoying. I thought it was going to be like something that we could use it to like ward off demons or something. Anyway, okay, so it's the commissary right there. Let's go up here now. Courtyard. I'll use the hallway here because I want to continue on. All right, so hallway up here. This one's got stocks, a mine cart. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Okay, okay, good to know, good to know. Let's see here. So where are we? We're up here in this hallway. Let's go here next. Lavatory billiard room, baby. All right, I want to go to the billiard room. I want to solve this puzzle. All right, here we go. 10 tag, there's some... camping. We apparently don't need to know about darts to solve the puzzle. This is a math puzzle. So we don't need to know the rule of darts in order to solve this. There's a little bar over here. Apparently that's a math puzzle that we don't need to know the rule of darts for. Alright, there's the billiards thing, but then... Here we go. Okay, so... Let's see, is there any right up here? So we don't need to know the rules of darts. It's a math puzzle. Okay, okay. Well, let's take a look at this. 15, 13, 8, 5. Ooh, wait, look at that. Plus, minus, times, divide. Plus, minus, times, divide. Blue, blue, red, blue. So why is that one colored? That one's blue. It's a square number, 16. Plus, minus, times, divide. What happens if I click on one of these? 16. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 16... So, I mean, okay, so 3 and 1. You add those together, you get 6... I mean, you get 4 times 4 is 16. So if you square it... Plus, minus, times, divide. Alright, so which of these two do we do? Let me just see what happens. Okay, so that one was wrong. It's like 16. Alright, so it's not just... Ooh, wait. Plus, minus, times, divide. Ooh, wait. Okay, so we click 16, click 4, plus, now minus. So 15 minus 7 is 8. Times, wait. Times. But that would be wicked big. Mighty big. Wait. I'm thinking about this wrong. What do the different, the inner and outer rings represent? One, two, three. Cause I mean, oh wait, is this another subtraction? Okay, well, let me try to put 2 in real quick. 2. Okay, I think I'm thinking about this wrong. All right, what is going on here? Okay, let me just click this. Okay, so it gets reset. Okay, so let's click 16. This one we clicked 4. Okay, so 2 in the middle. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Okay, wait. The 2 in the middle means we add those two numbers together, I think. This one means we subtract this number from this number. And then we get 8. This is the same thing. Okay, so we subtract this number from this number, we get 2. Now this one, this is probably 2 times 10 is 20. Yep, and then this one is This one is 3 times 10. No. Okay, wait. 3? Okay, I don't think it's following PEMDAS. So I think it's 10 minus 4 is 6, times 3 is 18. I think. There we go. Hey, we did it. All right. So it wasn't following PEMDAS. There's no division, though. That was interesting. All right, so we got some kind of a key card here. You found an electronic key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. Ooh, can we use that? Can we use that outside? Although if it said we can't take our items outside, right? I don't know. All right, well, there we go. We've solved that puzzle. I wonder if there's a different way we can solve it so that we get a different outcome there or something like that. Get something else. But anyway. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we got a key card. And let's go out the other side here. Okay, let's see what's up. Excuse me. Choking on my own spit. All right, this one is locked. We'll use a key here. I'm having fun with this, though. This is fun. Okay, dark room. Ooh, that looks intense. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room. In this room. I mean, that's fine. Drawing room. There's a gem requirement, so we can't do that. So it's either corridor or dark room. Corridor will just lead us to a dead end here. I think dark room is where we want to go. And we don't... I mean, that's fine. I don't need to fucking see the floor plan, dude. Alright. Let's try to look at the floor plan. Wait, I thought I couldn't see the floor plans. Oh, while drafting in this room. Okay. That's fine. Anyway. Is there anything in here? Maybe I need a flashlight to be able to... Ooh, wait, I wonder if that's where we need the breaker box. You say what I'm seeing? So maybe the lights went out. We have to go to the breaker box to flip them back on. All right, let's draft down here. Let's see what's up. Oh, we can't even see what it is at all. Oh. Okay. Well, we have to do this one anyway. So that's fun. Okay, so let's go in here. We got some coins here. We're getting our wealth. We got another key. We have a gem. We have another white pawn there. We got a little note. Hey, there's our little dude. Little Tweety bird there. I guess it's not a sailor. It's like a weightlifter guy, right? I don't know. Maybe either way. It might be a sailor or a weightlifter dude. All the world's a stage here. We got that shit. Cool. Okay. Looking good. Anything else to see in here? There's a little... I mean, that's a little house. That's kind of cool. Got some thistle or some shit. And there you go. Okay. Back here. Let's go through here. I'm gonna give me another puzzle, man. I guess I can't see it. Alright, well, let's just go with the first one then. And that is a dead end here. Alright, so this is a corridor. I went down that corridor. Alright, there's a pilot. Okay, and this is boarded up. Great. Alright, so we are at a bit of an impasse here. So I think I need to head back and go back up to... No, actually, this is totally... We're totally sealed in now, huh? Yeah, we're totally sealed in here. Okay, well, let's try to make use of the rest of our day productively, I guess. Let me see. Okay, well, I guess I can try to go outside or some shit. Alright, well, I think I'm kind of just fucked now, actually. Well, there you go, you live and learn. Alright, so we're in the commissary now. I'm just gonna wander around now, because, I mean, we don't have to count our steps. So, without a lock. So, with a clock, without a lock. I mean, could that just be in the entrance? I don't know what that means, though. What's that referring to? I want to use this. Alright, well, let me head outside. we're gonna run out of steps anyway as we're starting to like head back. And what I want to see is if I go outside, if my items will disappear. Because I would like to try to use the key card on the bunker outside to see if I can gain access that way. Alright, we're in the entryway again. And... Alright, yeah, so we still have our items. So let me go out. And I'm going to try to get to the... I'll probably call it a day after this. Anyway. Because I think I'm going to be running out of steps anyway. I think I'm pretty much used up this entire day. But yeah, let's head out back here. And let's see if I can't get into the bunker. The bunker. I wonder how we determined the combination to the orchard. It could be based off of that book, but I don't know. Alright, here we go. So, let's see if we could use the key card on this thing. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of sick. Huh? Yeah. And... doesn't look like it. Unless, can I take it out? Can I, like... can I whip it out somehow? Is there a way to do that? Key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. I mean, that's what that looks like. Is there a little scanner thing? Do I have to, like, find a hidden compartment to put the card in? You know? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a day here. I'm going to call it a day in the game, and I'm going to call it a day in real life. But I'm liking this so far. I'm stumbling and bumbling my way around. I may review my handiwork here. Alright, so let's call it a day. Alright, call it a day. Tomorrow you will be awake, find the rooms. Yeah, let's call it. Let's call it. Okay. Well, I don't know if it was very successful, with our day one, but let's see here. Total rooms 25. Rank reached 6. Steps taken 63. Items found 4. And there you go. Okay. Save and continue. Or I guess I should save and quit. Whatever. I just want to see the beginning of this shit. Let's see if anything changes. Alright, it's day 2. But yeah, let me go ahead and exit. Alright, it's the same shit as before, it looks like. Okay. Let me go ahead and save and quit here. As well as your current... oh, so you have to call it a day to quit. Oh, well, okay, I'm just going to exit out of the game then, because I didn't know that. I don't want to have to play a whole nother fucking level. But there you go. That was Blueprints for you there. And I'm having fun with it. Fun game. Fun game. But yeah, I'll probably do another episode soon. You will see my poor attempts at solving puzzles. But hey, I got the extremely simple baby logic puzzle that I overthought. And I got the math puzzle with the dartboard. So, there you go. Anyway, let me know what you think. Alright, I can't speak. And I hope you all have a good night. Bye-bye.